Hello everyone, I'm Nadia and today I'm going to show you how to use EchoSheet. So as you can see, I just sign up, which means I just use my Google account, nothing else. And this is the page that I see. And where do we go from here? So how do we register? The first question is what describes you best? So in this case, we're farmers. So let's use farmers and go to the next stage. Here you can see the farm details. So let's just color farm something to manage it. Farm of not here because it's my name. The country, because I'm in Georgia, let's just say that I'm Georgia and region. Kahati, it's one of the regions in Georgia with grapes. And location. Well, actually, let's write my current location, Tbilisi, and here we can write, for example, this. This is one of the areas. The hectare is one. The soil type, let's just say approximately, we feel like it is loamy. And irrigation, whatever we're using, is sprinklers. Let's go on to the next. The plant that we're using, let's suppose that it is, for example, potatoes. Growth stage, let's just say it is flowering now. So it is flowering now, and no notes that we have. Now, unit system, I feel like we would need metric. Why not? And this is the whole setup that's needed for registration of your farm. Pretty simple, right? The setup is complete, and here you can see my farm name, my location. We can go on to the, oh, thank you for your workspace. We need to wait a little bit so it can complete the onboarding and we can go into the home page. So it did take us approximately a minute to set everything up, and here we're at the home page. So at the home page, here you can see completing your setup. You can test the health of your crops. So we did enter potato, and at this point I found some picture of potato within here. We can upload it, the crop type, potato again, and now we analyze. It will take approximately a few minutes. So the scan approximately took us 60 seconds, and here you can see everything. The issue detected here can be written. You can analyze it, you can read it, and after that, it also recommends you what you can do to prevent the issue. And whatever issue that you saw, you can add to the task. So we actually understand that this might be an issue. I feel like I should use this treatment, for example. The copper-based fungicides are effective and allowed in organic farming. I add it to tasks. And if I have any further questions, I can go here and I can ask the chatbot, for example, what are actual risks for potatoes? This is, for example, any type of general knowledge, any type of specific questions I might have, anything I can ask for to my agronomist. So here you can see the answers to this question in detail. You can add anything else and have another question about any type of topic, even a different crop type. So this is the setup finished. We also tested the health. So now we can continue with our everyday advice. So here, once the location is approved, you'll be able to see the weather forecast just for your information to understand what's going on. And here we have the homepage. So basically any type of actions that might need to be taken care of are here. This part is climate intelligence. So for this part, We have anything that might be climate stress related. For example, prioritize water for stressed fields, keep soil protected this season. So anything that comes with climate stress is here and can be taken care of. And drought risk is constantly here because we understand that in many countries that's an issue. After that, of course, we focus on sustainability a lot. So we have the sustainability alerts here that will help us go through the carbon farming process easier. Here you can see the issues. So anything that's urgent that might be a disease outbreak nearby, I can add to my tasks like drought risk, scan queued for agronomist review. It's just general, let's just say requests that we went through. But if there is a disease nearby that I need to take care of quickly, it's gonna be here. This is already added into the tasks. So the recommended actions are overall agronomist advice for my potatoes. Here you can see the risk and how urgent it is, and it's queued based on the urgency. And here below you can also see the reduction in carbon in terms of tons based on my land, so the 1 hectare that I have, and also the carbon score. So after that you can add it to tasks, and here we go into the tasks, the next button. So in the tasks, here you can see whatever we need to do within the upcoming days, and this is just for the reminder. After that, you can mark it as done. Here you can see the completed things. This also is calculated to reduce the use of water as well as the chemicals. So it's to reduce the costs and be more sustainable friendly. Here you can see farms. So this is basically just to keep track of your farms because we're not limiting a farmer. If you have many crop types, if you have different farms on different even locations you want to take care of, you can just add it, add the details, and you'll have another farm, and you can, in similar ways, track this another farm. Here's the scan option. I'm going to leave it out because we did it at first. So you do a scan while you're registering just to check the health of your plant. But in future, if you have any other issues, any urgent issues you want to take care of, here's how you do it. The personal wellness, again, we went through. Here is our previous dialogue. If you have any questions, you can go into here and ask your personal chatbot. Here is the marketplace. So this is a very advanced and cool feature for farmers themselves. Here you can see some farmers already used it. So basically, if you have anything you want to sell, it might not only be your crop type. Here you can see it's a crop type. Here you can see it's a service. And here you can see its products. You can go onto your sheet, you can upload it, and after that you can trade with other farmers, you can contact other farmers and buy some treatments, some products, some services from them, etc. So this is for their personal use. Here is the very exciting chapter, which is carbon. So basically here you can see this is the whole pipeline of our carbon in order to gain the accreditation. And we start from this first overview, which shows you the overview of potential of your farm and carbon farming. So the sustainability score and etc. Since we haven't done any work on our farm yet, you can see it's mostly on zeros here. But of course, after time, it will increase. Here you can see the climate intelligence. So the climate stress module that was at home is also here. And here is just the overview of what we're gonna do in order to have the workflow working and to have the accreditation. But the actual work starts here in actions. So in actions, you can see the things that you might want to do based on your crop type, location type, etc. to be more sustainable, to help carbon farming more. And you can see the scores and the amount of tons of carbon increasing as well. You can add it onto tasks and it will be in tasks here as well. The accreditation. So the whole process we help farmers with, right? That's why we have all of the documentation, etc., that a farmer might need to upload. But before that, of course, the readiness should be 100%. And here you can see the knowledge. So it's also very important to understand that EcoShade requires at least one and a half to 2 seasons in order for this accreditation to work. So besides of that, every other feature, the sustainability pipelines and the actions that we have, they should be used, but the accreditation itself, it requires time and it requires further development. So a farmer will need to use our actions for as long as possible so we can compare the results. And after that, by the time the season is over, this whole thing, of course, will be of use and will be functioning. Here you can see the community. So this is for inclusivity. So for example, we have a very big cooperative of women farmers and we want to share experience. So if there's anything you would like to share, anything you would like to post with your peers, here you can share updates, here you can share, let's just say, mm, uh, more like blogs, let's just say. You can share your opinion with us, etc. That's the core features that we have. But also for more advanced farmers, the features you can see here. The analytics and the reportings are very important features, mostly used for accreditation or for loan applications, etc. We help you with that. Here you can see the irrigation and biodynamic calendar. Irrigation just shows you what, when, and how to spray the water usage. Biodynamic calendar is it shows you the lunar cycles. Cooperative is if you want to add someone within your farm. We have disaster recovery, which records incidents, evidence, generate recovery reports, etc. We have education and news, pretty much in the same boat. So if there is anything new happening within the system, anything new happening with the sustainability field, etc., farming in general, you can find it here. And we have crop rotation as well as detailed forecast if you have any further questions.